watching Macon TV, WPGA.
This is your Mix in the Morning on 100.9.
My name's Gary Thigpen, straight up and down 6 o'clock.
And I'm Rick Knight with Wells Fargo. The nation's largest mortgage lender cheated at least 34,000 minority homeowners, including Hispanics, during the 2004-2008 housing boom, either charging them more for their mortgages or steering them into risky loans. For these acts of discrimination, the bank has agreed to pay a penalty of $175 million while not admitting any wrongdoing. You cannot sit there and tell me it's not a board and level playing field now. You're just not, just because of that incident there, you're not going to be able to, everybody can go to the same school. Everybody can work. I mean, we got to get past all this. And it happened to be more ethnic, certain ways.
Minorities have lower credit scores. I mean, let's just face it. That's what happened. So, I mean, you know, get me, say I'm wrong, but it happened. So
you've got a good mortgage every month?
Yeah.
Well, you got a mortgage. You weren't discriminated against.
No.
Well, why are you screaming so bad then? Well, why are you screaming?
But then I didn't go to Wells Fargo Bank.
Well, you know, you don't have to go there. There are other banks. There's credit unions. There's Bank of America. Go there. Take care, sir.
Yeah, and I'm sure Wells Fargo had the reasons. I mean, you know, whether we agree or disagree, you know.
Sir, let me tell you this. Try being a white male in your 50s and see what you get. And see if you're without a job, how quick you get a job.
Many times a minority is given the job over a white male, even though he is more qualified. They have no ambition to better themselves, no desire to better themselves. They screw the system. They know how to do it. They live off the government constantly and make no effort to get off or out of that situation. That's the kind of people we're talking about. I mean, I have great friends that are African Americans, great friends that I would go spend time with, sit down and eat at the same table with, visit their home. They would do the same with me. But they have their iPads, their iPods, their cell phones, their wheels on their car, their sound systems that are so immaculate that it jars the whole frame of their vehicle. They have all these things, but living off government EBT. That's the thing that bothers me. Because their food stamp card is a little bit delayed, standing on the street corner, making a big scene, talking about, somebody better get this right. Y'all going to take care of my babies. Well, you know what the Bible says, ma'am? It says if a man doesn't work, he ought not to eat. You go read it. It's in the Bible.
Man, I hope they don't have affirmative action policy in a cockpit.
I've listened to you for months. Watch on TV.
Yeah?
I will not watch you anymore.
Wow, Wayne. Well, son, what have you been drinking this morning? Sounds like you're not all with it.
No, I've had strokes.
Stroke. Yeah. They want to walk around wielding a gun, sagging their drawers, walking around talking about how everybody treated them badly. Yeah. They couldn't get any breaks and all that. You had the same opportunity as the James Beverleys, as the Leon Jones. So don't go blaming society for your downfall.
The thing about it is get your butts off the streets at 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, walking around trying to find out what automobile you can break into, who you can shoot, who you can stab. Get into bed, get up the next morning, go get an education, get a job. If you've got that much energy, put it to good use.
Line to play the lottery all the time, and you see them standing. They know every possible mathematical equation to every game of the lottery, but they can't get a job. But why do they play the lottery? Because they want to hit the jackpot and not have to do anything.
Get rich quick schemes. Too many people fall for it.
Right. You know, let's hit the lottery and not do anything. We'll just be lazy and maybe we'll hit the lottery. In a lot of cases, some of it is in the DNA.
You know, hardworking people like us have to pay the rent. We have to foot our own bill. I don't get an EBT card, you know. I mean, so come on. We're saying this goes on both sides. Now, let me tell you something. I have been a Christian long enough. I know the scare tactics of people trying to shut you up. Aren't you a Christian? You're not supposed to judge. You're not supposed to hate. No, but I am.
You know, just because they're black, that's not going to stop me from putting them in their place.
Well, it's not going to. And you're in the grocery store and you see these people with these buggies full of meat and name brand products, and they get up there and they pay for it with EBT cards, and then their government supporting them. And
the whole world have nothing but hatred in it. I mean, when we gonna get rid of the hatred and start looking out for the next fellow man or the next fellow woman? You know, everybody needs some kind of help in something. Everybody needs someone to lean on. Sometimes, you know, when we gonna start really reaching out to help people in this world?
We need somebody to lean on.
But look,
lean on me.
The element of the thuggish, finger pointing, they are always the one victimized. These are the people that I have no patience for.
And you know, I'll agree. And there are white people that are the same exact way.
Exactly.
I'm white and proud of it.
Good morning, Tina.
She's gone.
She's gone.
Well, I guess after that introduction I gave her, she did want to leave.
Oh, they take the devil to her.
Well, give us a call back, Tina. We sure wanted to hear your comments because we knew where they were going to go. But hey, tell you what.
So you're proud of who you are?
I'm extremely proud of
Well,
you.
you're a racist.
So be it.
But imagine if you wore a T-shirt like I saw those two African-American ladies running, you know, black runner and proud. What if you wore one that said, I'm white and I'm proud?
Find me one, I'll wear it. If I had one, I would certainly wear it. It's when they sag their pants. And you know, lady, I'm sorry, but if you like seeing people walk around with their boxer shorts or whatever they have underneath showing and their pants ducked halfway on their behind, drooped, if you like seeing that, then maybe that's fine. But personally, it offends a lot of people going down, getting their EBT card, their food stamps, their welfare check, and all these things. And then they buy their drugs and their alcohol and all these other things, their rims for their vehicle and their tires and all this, you know, by other means.
And their weed.
Yeah, but you are paying their livelihood.
Oh, sir, we got to go. I'm not even going to listen.
So wait a minute. What you are implying that white people are not discriminated against?
Okay, how do you come up with reverse discrimination?
How do you come up with it?
I don't, because there's just discrimination.
No, you just get one-way discrimination to you.
Well, you know, here's the thing. I don't get Section 8 housing. I don't pay $28 a month rent.
And I don't either.
Okay, Ben, you know, but let's just face it. There are a lot of minority people who do. But would somebody with some intelligence call up here and explain to me in a term that, in a way, I could understand and tell me why, just because I disagree with Obama's policies and disagree with where he's carrying our country, how does that make me a racist?
Well, golly, we're out of time.
Yeah. Call back when we have time to talk with you, like
next week, we think.
Yeah.